Hi guys, this is Katie and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So it's now a Saturday and to be honest, we have had a very chilled out day. I have been editing creative travel guide videos. We've been looking at a few bits and bobs around the house. We actually put up these IKEA boards, I'll show you them later. But we put some IKEA boards up in Callum's office. And now we are heading out to a restaurant that's nearby. It's a Japanese restaurant and apparently everything is 80 baht, which is great. I'm looking forward to trying lots of different food, but I thought I would take you along with me for today's Vlogmas. Also, if you are new here, my name is Katie. I live in Bangkok, Thailand, and I vlog about my life here. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then make sure you hit subscribe. So this little restaurant is in the Phra Konong area. So it's actually right next to the W District and Cosmos, which are places that we've been to before in my vlogs. But it's tucked away, it's quite quiet, and you'll often see the people in this area going here for a quick dinner after a busy workday. There are a lot of Japanese people in the area that we live in, which is why there are so many Japanese restaurants nearby. So as you can see, this is a pretty extensive menu. So everything is 80 baht, apart from there were a few drinks if you wanted like a bottle of whiskey or a bottle of sake. Obviously that's more expensive, but there was a lot of different types of dishes that you could choose from. So there were fried dishes, there were some salads and some vegetables, there were lots of different sashimi, which actually, spoiler alert, we had some and it was so good. I was a bit skeptical because it's only 80 baht, but it was really nice, it was really tasty. So yeah, you can see there's lots of different Japanese favourites here. Lots of seafood, lots of fried dumplings and fish, and yeah, a big variety of food. So most drinks are also the same price, so you can get wine or beer or sake mixed with like Red Bull and Coke and orange, all of that for 80 baht, which I think is a really good price. So we both had, it is a Saturday night, so we had an Asahi beer each. This is a popular Japanese beer and it's actually really popular in the area that we live in. We find often when you go to these Japanese restaurants, they give you this little bowl of, it kind of tastes like potato salad. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but that's what it tastes like. So we started off with some salmon, and look how big these salmon sashimi slices are. They were actually really good quality. I was quite impressed with them, and they were very chunky, and they were great. And obviously on your table you have condiments, so you have your soy sauce that you can dip your sashimi into, and yeah, again, really, really impressed with that. Then we opted for a pork belly dish. Now, I do like pork belly. Sometimes I find it a little bit tough, but this pork belly was so tender and the picture did not demonstrate how big this was going to be. This is a lot bigger than I expected. So me and Callum had half each and I really enjoyed this. It was super soft, it was super tender and had a lot of flavours to it. Then my curiosity got the better of me and I decided to order what looked like sausages, and yep, they were Thai Asian sausages, and you can imagine what they taste like. Nothing like your old Richmonds that you get in the UK, but still, you know, sausages. Then we had these deep fried gyozas. So we love gyozas in general, and these were deep fried and they tasted really good actually. They were very hot, but they were very, very tasty. Next we had this. Now I wasn't entirely sure what this was when we were ordering it. I didn't even realise that there was yellow stuff inside of it, but that yellow stuff happens to be cheese. So it was like battered fish with a slice of cheese in the middle of it, which sounds bizarre, but it actually tasted really yummy. And if we, like, I'm sure we're going to head back to this restaurant at some point. I will definitely have this again because this was one of my favourite items on the menu. And you can see that that batter is like panko batter, so it's not like really thick batter that you would get normally. It was very light, very fluffy, and the fish tasted very good as well. So we decided to order a few more dishes. So we ordered some more salmon, and this time we also ordered some tuna. Again, big slices, very tasty and great quality. We also decided to try some sake. So we had actually never tried sake before, but you can get some with Coke and Red Bull, which is what we've gone for. So you can see that this is a very small little restaurant, and we actually realized halfway through our meal that there was an upstairs as well, which is probably why there was no one sitting downstairs at all, because the upstairs, we're going to head up to the upstairs next time and see if they've got a view or something. So next we had these oysters, and this was quite an unusual dish. I think they had used the oyster and then mixed it with like a mushroom and other types of fish, battered it and then placed it back into the oyster shell. It was nothing like what I expected it to taste like, but it was very, very good. And you can put some sauce on there to flavour it up as well. So then the last item we had was this lotus root. So it was 2 slices of lotus root with like a spinach flavouring on the inside, and then battered with this panko mix. And it was unusual. I probably wouldn't have it again, but Callum really enjoyed it. It tasted like a dumpling would taste, like a dumpling or gyoza, but the lotus root was just a little bit too hard for me. But I'm sure, like, it did have a nice flavour, and like I said, Callum enjoyed it. It just wasn't for me. Anyway, that was our time at the Hachumaru restaurant. I hope you liked this day of Vlogmas. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And make sure to hit that notification bell, because we have plenty of festivities coming up on this channel. Take care, guys, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.